What's up, guys, or welcome back. My name's Toom, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite kind of boss, chaos. Ice Poseidon was recently pepper sprayed in Australia while streaming.
You're not freezing, and you got a jacket on underneath.
Yeah, it's a puffer. And I'm kind of used to the weather here. I thought you would.
1 minute. He's coming. What the f is that?
So I know you couldn't see it super clearly because, you know, YouTube doesn't like violence and all that good stuff. But even though his head was down in his phone, this man leaned down and got him directly in the eyes. And his friends wasted no time in chasing this guy down.
Yo, get him! He just sprayed my eye with like acid or something.
I mean, they got him pretty damn quick.
What did you spray on my face?
I'm sorry.
What was it?
It was a pepper spray.
What was it? Ah!
Oh, shit.
Asshole! Ah!
I mean, I'm not gonna say you didn't deserve it, but man, you're on stream. Think of your moderation. Or is this Twitch? I don't know Twitch rules when it comes to violence. I know YouTube frowns upon it pretty bad. Like, I don't think you get away with like knocking someone, like even if they did spray you.
No!
He was so brave a second ago. It does look like they are trying to flush it out with some water, but this man needs to like tip his head back or something because this splash and stuff ain't gonna work. Pepper spray is no joke. The bright side is though, Mr. Pepper here works very fast and managed to apprehend this man and have him on the ground, which gave them time to call the police and time for them to show up and apprehend him.
Leave the police to deal with it, Paul. Paul, it's not the way to handle it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Yo, where did the spray go off the floor? It literally was right here. It's rolled somewhere.
I'll use telekinesis to like make it disappear.
Just find the spray.
You got that?
Well, I mean, his balance went up a lot, so there's a positive.
Third time this happened in Australia. Third assault in Australia.
I love how they have this dude just sitting right opposed to his attacker. They didn't like move the dude like down the hallway to give him some space. Also completely unrelated, like totally unrelated to what's happening right now, but Cloud Hoodie is absolutely fantastic. I love that and I want one. I'm not really a big live stream follower, like I watch clips or sometimes I'll pop in now and again, but I hear about this man getting like raided and swatted, or I think it's called swatted, and then he gets attacked like left and right. But no, Australia is not the country for this guy. He needs to just get on out of there, maybe take a little hop, skip, and a jump up to like Japan or China or somewhere else, because Australia is just not working for him.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah. Just because you don't know what was in that.
Absolutely do it.
It almost looked like some hot.
Spray.
Yeah.
But
No, that's really bad to spray in your eye, though.
I mean, it's basically it's just pepper spray. I just didn't expect it. Came up from behind, sprayed 2 inches from my pupil.
Not even that. It was
Reattach
almost
the
touching
mic.
your eye in the video.
I mean, yeah, it was directly in my pupil. He told me down there, he's like, "I'm sorry. I just wanted a reaction." And I'm like, dude, that's not okay.
A reaction? Has this man never heard of a confetti popper? Like, there are a lot better ways to do this, man. Like, you could have just walked up and just been like, "Pachoo," and then boom, everyone would have been happy, you would have gotten your exposure, a little handshake maybe, and you would have been on your way. But no, yeah, let's go the pepper spray route. I'm sure that'll go over well. I just want to know if he thought he wasn't going to get caught, like he thought he could actually book it away from them that fast, because he didn't even run that fast. When you look at it, he kind of just, he sauntered in a way. He was not taken off. Saunter, saunter, saunter. And boop. Yeah, no, not that fast. And his shoelaces are untied. There was zero planning or effort put into that one. Well, on the bright side, this man was apprehended, justice prevailed, and this dude's virtual wallet went up exponentially. He earned enough to get himself a reward. Maybe they can run over and grab some ice cream. Yeah, it's ice cream, ice cream, that's... Moving on. Moving right along, we have a Denny's brawl and a serious misuse of pancakes.
I'm shut the fuck up, you scared.
not the food.
The food burning.
Oh, see, even she's worried about the food.
It's literally burning.
Okay, so I don't think YouTube's gonna card me for a little food toss and some water, but the next part might get me thrown down. I don't even know if this lady works here. Like, we've got the one dude in the back in like the black jacket, so you could assume he's like the chef, because I think a lot of them wear just the black coats. And then she's in her, like, you know, her server gear, her blue and white shirt. This lady's in a hoodie. I don't think she works here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to blur out this next part of it because they do get a little physical. But Hoodie Lady seriously underestimated her opponent. Waste of food. So we have a very obvious winner, and I love how she just kind of picked her notepad up and just went right back to her shift. I do feel bad for the people waiting for their food though, because it was ready, it was plated, it was good to go, they were set, and then, you know, the Hoodie Lady ruined everyone's night. The do's and don'ts of reaction and communication. These police need to go back to lesson 1. So this is good guy. We like this guy. This guy's doing the right thing. Lady pinned, she's stuck, she needs help, he's here to help her. You've got good cop number 2 over there in the vehicle. He's trying to back it up, kind of release her from her binds. Now this does go on for a minute until they finally do manage to move the car back enough without clipping her, and then they are finally able to get her out. But what happens afterwards is just really this poor woman has been wedged between the fence and a car. I don't know how they put the pieces together on this one, because she was wedged between a shut car door and a fence. But they thought somehow she was the driver. So we've got her up and over. She's on the ground. We've got about 2 seconds of relief. I love how this dude's just like, no.
Guys, hold on. Is she in the car or is she on the sidewalk? Hold on. She's on the sidewalk. Hold on.
These dudes came in hot too. Like, there was 0 people around her, and then 2 seconds later, she's covered. There's like 4 of them on top of her. Thankfully, this man was around though, and he did stop them before they went too far with it. They got about 2 seconds of flipping her over and I'm pulling at her arms, and then immediately he got him off. We do get a little opposite perspective though, so we had good cop trying to pull her over the fence, but we also had second good cop who kind of dived into the car and moved it out of the way. He pulls him out, and then he's just like dives head first in to move the car out of the way.
I got it in reverse. Reverse. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I gotta go this way.
So a couple more things to unpack here. I don't know how they jumped to the conclusion that this woman was driving the vehicle, but in the same time, or even maybe a passenger in the vehicle, but somehow managed to get out of the car and then wedge herself between the closed driver door and a fence. I don't know how they got there. But this obviously was a pretty serious situation, because if you look, like, when this dude gets in the car, you can see a bullet hole right there, and then you fast forward a little bit. Oh, there we go. We got a good shot of the both of them. We've got 2 bullet holes. Either way, I am glad they got her out. She's safe, and she wasn't arrested, thankfully. We love a good freak out, and McDonald's is the place to be if you want to see them. But not only am I disappointed in the way that this customer acted, but I am severely disappointed at the way the situation was handled afterward. Just watch. I'm going to show you the A plus, A class, A top tier section of bad management. I have worked in several different types of jobs. I've worked in food, I've worked in customer service, I've worked in an office, I've worked on a go-kart track, I've worked in a gas station. I've seen a lot of managers. I've been a manager myself. And this is the type of thing that just gets on my nerves.
So the guy with the glasses brought out 2 bags of food to our car. I said he forgot our drinks, so he gave us 1 bag, took the second big bag, They only came back with 2 drinks. So where's the second big food that we paid for? Yeah, you have the second one.
Okay, here we go. She's coming to help.
We only got our, I think it's 2 McChickens at least.
So I don't even know what instigated this, because as you can see, he came in, he was talking it out, things were getting handled. She came over and she was like, okay, let's solve the situation. She didn't come in heated. She didn't come in angry. There was no like loud voices, raised hands. It was fine. But this man decides to spit in her face, not once, but twice.
He just spit on me. I'm not doing it.
Don't blame her.
Sorry, the first one was a mistake, so the second one, yeah, I will admit it was on purpose. Because I just want some service, please, and thank you. First one was a mistake. I am sorry about the first one.
So you're saying the second one was a mistake?
Well, after I've already been not getting my food twice.
So he communicates with the man, he talks to him, and he's like, well, the first one was a mistake. Like, you know, maybe you're just a very juicy-mouthed person, and he was talking and it came out. At that point, you apologize. But no, he goes on to admit that the second one was fully on purpose. He totally admits that he spit in this woman's face. Then the dude comes over and confirms, you did spit in her face. And what does he do? Rather than denying him service, which you have the right to do, you do have the right to do that. You can just say, no, you're not getting the rest of your food. That is a possibility. Do you have to give them a refund? No. Fun fact, they don't. You actually could have to call corporate, and then corporate can get you the refund. But no, they are not obligated to serve you in any way, shape, or form. That's what should have happened. That's what should have happened. The second that was communicated that he spit in her face on purpose, just bye, sorry, you're not getting the rest of your food, you can leave now. End of discussion. But instead, this man says, I spit in your employee's face, and he goes, cool beans. Here's your food. You do not reward these people. Okay, they're like large toddlers. If a toddler's acting out, you put them in timeout. You don't just give them a piece of candy to shut them up. But no, yeah, this is just something that really gets on my nerves. In this case, he should have just left empty-handed. You know what's even crazier than these videos? Did you know that only 14% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel? So, you know, I'm not like saying you have to. Like, I'm not trying to be pushy or anything, but if you just want to, like, you know, just boop, just like right down there, just real quick, like while we're here, while we're waiting for the next video to queue up, just have some time. Now, it seems we have a common theme today between pepper spray and spraying your saliva in somebody's face. This one's a little bit different. Now, I don't know the context of why these two people were fighting, but apparently they came to a stoplight and decided this was the place to really duke it out. So it's just a little yelling. That's not too bad. And then he chucks something at the vehicle. So this woman gets angry and she gets out of the car. Do I think it's a good decision to get out of a vehicle when there's like a brawl dispute? Probably not. You never know what the person's packing. They could have a gun, they could have a knife, they could have a large stick. You just never know the situation. She does decide to get back in the car once the light turns green, and you'd think that would be it. You know, they drive away. He got his little toss in, she screamed a little. They can move on now. No. Oh, and she's on the run. So this man not only pulls over and hits the front of this woman's car, he proceeds to spray something in the passenger's face. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. It kind of looks like an aerosol can, so maybe it was just like some air freshener. Either way, he does make a sharp right turn and she follows him with a vengeance. We don't get to see what happened afterwards, but I don't think it was anything good. Now, there's a lot of ways you can handle a wrong order at a fast food restaurant. You could just walk in and be like, hey, I got this, and you missed that. And then chances are, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, here you go. And then the situation's solved, and you can just go on about your day. Unless you're one of those godforsaken places that charge for extra sauce. Nobody likes you. This woman, however, decided to take the creative approach, and you'll never guess what she's mad about.
I'd be happy to just fucking leave. I'll make sure I happily tell anybody and everybody not to fucking come here. No, it's already messed up. I've already had to
Just shaking his head.
get my sandwich corrected. I was nice the first time around. Okay? And like I said, you want to say he's making the scene, I'll be mad more than happy to make the scene. What kind of moron doesn't put ranch on a chicken bacon ranch?
That's right, the centerpiece of the problems this woman has brought to the table is that she is missing ranch. This whole spectacle is about ranch. She's decided to throw a full-blown tantrum in the middle of the store because asking for ranch is just too complicated. I do like the very subtle shake of the head from the dude behind the counter. You know this is like the 5th or 6th woman he's met like this just this week.
Doesn't put ranch on a chicken bacon ranch. No, that wasn't it. That was big homophobic police. That's funny.
But did she get her ranch? Some people act dumb and some people are just born stupid. Cute little gender reveal. Now, I'm not saying this was a bad idea. It's awesome, it's hilarious, it's cool, it's got all the, all the checks marked on the check mark. But I'd just like to point out this vast amount of space, all this over here, then, he turns the camera just a little bit, and you can see they're in a pretty big field, so there's like a lot of room over here. But they choose this tiny little passage in between, right where the power lines are, to set off the cannon. I feel like out of the 50 people there, one of them had to think that might not be the best idea. I love it when people assume that all old people are just frail and incapable. Oh, hey, Jesus. This man goes for it, and she is not having it. Oh, she chases him down. She even got a free helmet out of all of that. This dude over here, though, this dude who literally just is here the whole time, just rocking away, watching the whole thing play out, he knew what she was capable of, and he was not going to interfere, because then she'd come after him. Stealing from Walmart is getting harder and harder these days. How are you missing? Oh, that's an arrest.
You're not supposed to be recorded.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, she lost a shoe. So apparently she was trying to steal something. Even though she was at the checkout, she was trying to get some stuff out on the down low while she paid for the other stuff, that old little switcheroo that nobody ever sees coming. Now, I don't think it would have been that bad if she would have just fessed up and gone with, hey, my bad, whoops. But then, she decided to add assaulting an officer onto the charges, which is always great. They don't frown upon that at all. After they finally get her on the ground, like he's on top of her, she's pinned, this is it, this is over. This is where you'd think she'd be like, okay, I fucked up, I'm in this, I might as well comply, right? Like that's what you'd think she'd do. Now, I don't know if this is her fault or the officer's fault. Maybe he just kneed her in the wrong spot and it activated her siren. Oh, she's attracted a very nice crowd. We're gonna go ahead and end it out on another tiny human video. Children and planes, man, they're just never gonna get along. Oh. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And I will see you booskies later.